Welcome to the Emerging Lawyer series at the Coffee Conversation Show, powered by the Emerging India Forum, TIF, and a tech partner, Prime Infotech Solution. Theme is 3 decades on law, leadership, and legal horizons. We have with us Arulsagai Arulsamy, with over 30 years of experience straddling the courtroom and the corporate boardroom. Arul's journey is a rare blend of courtroom acumen, corporate compliance expertise, startup consulting, and global LPO innovation. From the Madras High Court to founding LexHawk Consulting, his impact spans across litigation, IP, real estate, family law, cyber law, and legal education. So, as an educator, mentor, advocate, entrepreneur. He has led legal operations both domestically and internationally with conviction, clarity, and client first thinking. So, in this episode, we'll take you to the evolution from grassroots advocacy to international legal delivery, shedding light on the philosophies, practices that have shaped his remarkable journey and understand Arul as a person. So, welcome, Arul ji, to today's coffee conversation.
Thank you, Amit ji. That was a very long, wonderful introduction. Thank you so
Yeah.
much and very kind of you.
So let me explain you. There will be 3 rounds, Arul.
Yeah.
First round, professional, personal, and a surprise, the hot seat round. And you have to be witty, fun, quick, and years inspiration, Legal AI 101, which will
Okay.
autograph and send to you. So let's begin. The friends, I'm Lion Amir Virani, host at Coffee Conversation, legal tech evangelist at Prime Infotech Solution, author of 15 books. We help law firms, corporate legal, startup SMEs, world-class technology, software licensing, and tech training solutions. So my first question, Arul, what
Yeah.
inspired you to choose law as a profession, and how has the journey been till date?
Uh, my journey with law over 3 decades is about a, a combination of pleasant and roller coaster ride. That journey was with the Chartered High Court of Madras. I was practicing. I started my career in the year 1995, February, and the compelling reason for me to choose law is I want to connect law with the society, and I come from a humble background. I wanted to help people. That was because my parents are from government service. Therefore, I wanted to make it as a profession which helps people who are below the poverty line, who are really suffering. And I was also practicing family court matters, civil disputes, where I could see people fighting for half an acre of land till Supreme Court. And it was a mixture of both trial. The blessing in the Madras High Court is that we have the magistrate courts, sessions courts, labor courts, labor tribunals, and the High Court in one big campus. It was established by the Queen Charter, and I was privileged and I was lucky to have two eminent seniors, and I was honestly blessed to have them as my guru. And that's the way 30 years. And also, besides that, I was keen to travel places. So I have traveled to Madurai bench of the Madras High Court also, and I have been to some of the South Indian states representing clients in subordinate courts also. So this is my humble journey, Mr. Amir.
Okay, good. So let's dive deep into conversation, Arul.
Yeah,
You have worked with courts and corporates, as I have
yeah.
in your introduction and your journey also. How do you balance precision in litigation with agility in business law?
That's a good question. Precision is one which, because I have people, my friends tell me that I am an eagle. I have an eye for detail. In law, we cannot afford to be careless, and precision is one key element which enhances your profession. Rather, you need to be very accurate in advising clients. Otherwise, especially in corporate clients where based on their advice, they're going to invest a lot of money, time. Nowadays, time is more precious than money. So you know very well. Our precision is I do thorough research and I have an eye for detail. So the most importantly, I have a very good team of people who help me in my office, who do the research. We advise clients. The precision is one thing which we cannot compromise, and we use the technology. Also, technology comes in hand to advise people with precise legal information and advise them, especially before startup. You know, this enthusiasm that I have somebody, I have some team, funding is there, all are going good. Funding agencies, I'm starting my business without legal compliance. That's a disastrous starting. So we advise clients to be cautious, go slow in a phased manner. So precision is one principle we adhere to in our team. And I have trained my colleagues also, and I have learned from them, my colleagues, to be precise in advising clients.
Wow. Thank you for leading me to my next questions, Arul.
Yeah.
What do you see as the biggest blind spots in today's legal startups? And how do you help them navigate?
See, that's as I indicated earlier. See, the startup companies, they simply get enthusiastic over some invention or some business idea, and they don't go for trademark registration, their IP, intellectual property protection. See, the proprietary information should be legally guarded, legally protected. The proprietary information is very valuable. They are more keen on commercializing the product than the legal protection. It should happen simultaneously. Therefore, we advise them to comply all the startup legal formalities required, regulatory compliance, due diligence, and then simultaneously you grow your product, you launch it to jump into market, you launch your product. That will also happen. But the blind spot is that most of the entrepreneurs, startup enthusiasts, they don't give more attention to the legal protection, which may end up in a disaster situation at a later point of time. So we advise them to do this simultaneously as early as possible. When the startup company grows, the legal protection also simultaneously should grow. Therefore, their business is protected.
Wow. So my next question is related to managing your team. So how do you keep your legal team motivated, trained, and globally competent in a fast evolving legal space?
We have a principle that if there is a mistake or error in the process, criticize in private and appreciate in public. That is our criticize. We have a small one-on-one conference room where some resource, my team member is making some mistake. Then we'll indicate that error, and then we suddenly form an error mitigation team. That helps us to empower these young team members who are beginners to understand and learn the process. But when they do something really noteworthy, we will appreciate them in public in front of all the members of the team, so that they get recognized and then emotionally they get connected with our team.
Wow.
That is
So
how
from
we promote. Yeah.
wow. So from litigating at Madras High Court
Yeah.
to advising global clients, what has
Yeah.
remained constant in your approach?
Simplicity and integrity. I still have a very simple, small office, but I appear for reasonably good clients. The Madras journey was 90s, early 90s. It was truly a cherishing experience because I was guided by I was lucky, as I told you already. So then advising international clients in legal process outsourcing, it's an outsourcing effort. I was an employee and then I became an employer. In the sense, I have worked in LPO as a consultant, and then I started my own venture. It gave us a lot of risk as well as financial risk. I took a lot of financial risk. At the same time, I feel happy that I've done something very blissful
Wow.
and tangible to
So
this
let's
part of the city, country. Yeah.
so let's go to your journey as an entrepreneur. Uh, What made you form LexHawk, uh, and what is the vision and how it has adopted over the years?
Uh, yes, the vision is to empower young legal minds to cross borders and understand, be proactive to understand. By the advent of technology, we are now living in global village. The law practice and law firms across geographies also require uh, uh, resources and knowledge. Cross-border knowledge services is outsourced, and we empower them to understand. That was the I have a belief that all big things need not happen only in big cities. It can also happen in small towns in our country because we have English-speaking lawyers and brilliant minds who are equally competent to any foreign lawyer.
Wow. So, Arul, how has the legal philosophy evolved with the rise of tech-enabled legal services like the LPO and other things?
Yes, it is tremendously involved the AI and the machine learning. See, I'm happy and proud to say that our team has helped some of the brilliant minds in Singapore and other geographies to create, no, create platforms to draft non-disclosure agreements, contracts using machine learning and AI. The law is evolving that in such a rapid speed with technology. It saves a lot of time for our own legal fraternity. So we need to embrace this AI and ML, and these are truly time saving. And as a professional, time is money for any lawyer. Therefore, and also empowering people, young people, to secure good experience and skills and secure their own career in the field of AI and ML in legal technology. I am honestly happy and delighted to share that I have worked for some startup legal technology companies in Singapore and the US. So we supported from here as a vendor. So AI and it is inevitable, but it cannot replace human brain because law has got empathy. We have definitely AI cannot replace a judicially trained mind or legally trained mind. It can only
Wow.
support us.
Yes, very true. So let's go memory down the lane, Arul.
Yeah.
What have been your most interesting, challenging negotiation or client expectations, and how did you overcome them?
Very good question. Thank you so much. That was one area of challenge we have always been because understanding the client requirement is the top priority. Even if it is taking more time, the client requirement is the top one. We have two philosophies. One is productivity and the quality are mutually complementary. Expected quality and expected turnaround time. So when our turnaround is very important to deliver a project in legal process outsourcing industry. So we adhere to strict timelines in terms of delivery of whatever work. We have edited and summarized judgments. We used AI and ML for outsourced services. Two important philosophy. One is expected quality, nothing more, nothing less. We cannot overdo also. What is expected, only the American attorneys and the law firms different geographies expect. What is expected, please do that. And be specific that any hassles or any technological problems, then we have to inform them in advance that there is a technical issue. We may have to, there is a delay in delivery, which must be informed to them well in advance. So transparency, honesty, and dedicated timelines with expected quality. This is the default principle we follow in outsourcing industry.
Wow. So, Arul, do you have any rituals or practices that help you stay grounded before a court case?
Pardon me? Could you please come
Do
again?
you have any rituals or practice that
Rituals.
help you
Yeah,
stay grounded?
I pray a little and then I drink a lot of water and make myself comfortable, which I do now also. You can see on my screen. So it makes you comfortable to represent in a more efficient manner. So that is the I will pray and then drink some water. Rest I leave it to God.
Very good. Okay. So my last question for your professional journey round, Arul.
Yes.
What advice would you give to young lawyers to become tech-enabled or AI lawyers?
Young lawyers are truly there these days. They are amazing people. I am very happy to interact with them. I have learned a lot of things from them also because they are technically sound. Because I belong to the reasonably old school of thoughts. But the young lawyers are truly amazing. They are capable of giving quick results. But they should simultaneously learn the law and also embrace technology. They can. There are so many new career avenues like cyber security, artificial intelligence, machine learning, legal technology jobs are available. They can always secure, and then they should be open to new developments in law. Then I think nowadays there are a lot of scope for young lawyers, and already Indian young lawyers are very brilliant and energetic.
Wow. So let's go to the next round and understand Arul as a person. Tell us about your family and your formative years, Arul.
My formative years were those days Madras I started my career. I had my schooling and college at St. Joseph's College, the alma mater of Dr. Abdul Kalam College near Tiruchirappalli in our state. I am happy to identified by my alma mater and St. Joseph's College Tiruchirappalli. Then I completed my graduation and then I studied law in Bangalore University and then started my career in 1995. Formative years were very challenging because I used to type my own petitions and then all the cases, client counseling, it was tough. But it was interesting because we were committed to grow in the profession. And the values were reasonably high. The competition was less in the legal profession. And when I started my career 30 years back, there was competition was there, but the learning and the value system was honestly very high. Doesn't mean that now it is low, but those days it was very easy to though both it's a mixture of both challenging as well as hard times. And then my parents supported me to pursue and start an office in Madras High Court. So I'm thankful to them also. And I was a junior for almost 4 years. Then I started my 3 to 4 years with two very eminent senior lawyers. So it was those formative years were very cherishing. That's why I indicated it is both a mixture of hard times and good times.
Wow. Okay. What does an ideal day off look for you in Coimbatore?
Coimbatore is having a nice climate. When pleasant is as cool as Bangalore or maybe any hill station. It is we are 100 kilometers from Ooty, the queen of hill stations. I go for a walk in the morning. Whenever time is, if I am traveling to other courts, then I may have to skip, but I make it as a practice to as a military discipline to walk in the morning and then listen to music. Spend some. I play chess with my children, my sons. At times now they have grown up and no time to play. But these are the three things. The normal day off will be a weekend maybe.
Wow. Okay. So what's a hobby or passion outside the courtroom that brings you immense joy?
Teaching. I am very happy in teaching that I may have to take more time now because I have given coaching for common law admission test for national universities for almost 70 plus students, and two of them cleared the exam and joined the national university. But I feel that there is kind of a purpose and fulfilling feeling happening in me that whatever law I know, I teach them and then they get into national law school. And I mentored some juniors. Some of them have become judges also in subordinate judiciary. So these are the two things. Teaching is one thing which is I am very passionate. I feel that is the most noblest thing any human being can do.
Wow.
That is my opinion.
Wow. So can you share a childhood memory that still brings a smile to your face?
Childhood memory smiles that I am from a salaried, my parents were salaried gazetted officer from the state government. They find it difficult to those days, but still makes me happy that they gave me a postgraduate study and then a degree and then law profession. That is one thing, and I had a very good set of friends in my school days who make me whenever we still have the group thanks to all these latest applications where we get connected, and most of them, some of them are lawyers, doctors, and some of them are in highly placed there, some of them are abroad. So that these two things makes me childhood memories makes me smile.
Wow. So what's that one value your parents or mentors have instilled in you that you still live by every day?
As I told you, simplicity and integrity. These are two
Wow.
virtues. I think they was imbibed from my family, my parents. So I try my level best to adhere to that principle.
Wow. So Arul, you have trained many professionals. What
Yeah.
do your mentees teach you in return?
Yes. Absolutely. See these youngsters. I teach lot of. I teach them, but I train them in the profession with the experience. But they surprise me by giving a value addition. Especially in research and other areas, they are very good in doing that. And I'm very happy to tell you that they are they help us in getting citations, precedents, research reports for litigation as well as any support, any area. They are very good in research and supporting me. The latest, these young, my team juniors who come here and join, they're adding values. So that is what I learned from them. Another thing is they are good in research. Second is they're quick. I take a lot of time to do any research because I belong to the old. I'm trained in the old-fashioned way, but these guys within swiftly they take something very valuable, and it surprises me. I learned that from them. I have no shame in asking them, please teach me. They will teach. This is what you do using your mobile or laptop, and they help me do that.
Wow. So my last two ones are reflective ones. Arul,
Yeah, yeah.
what legacy would you like to leave behind?
Legacy. The legacy, I am not such a big guy to say that I have some legacy, but in simple terms, the purpose of any lawyer or a law degree holder is to help people, connect the justice delivery system with the people, and I feel happy. I feel honestly happy and blissful when I defend somebody who cannot defend themselves.
Wow. So my last one is a googly one. Describe Arul in one line.
A constant learner, lifelong learner. That is
Wow.
me.
So let's put you in the hot seat, Arul. The rapid fire round. Your go-to comfort food.
Go to comfort food.
Yeah.
Chapatis, dosa,
Wow. Your favorite color.
blue, sky blue.
One word to describe your journey.
Pleasant as well as roller coaster.
Wow. Teaching or practicing law.
Teaching.
Okay. Uh, a mantra you live by.
Be simple, rest will be taken care of by God.
Wow. Early morning code preparation or late night contract drafting.
I early morning code preparation, late night contract drafting. I was doing it when I was young. Now my team will do.
Wow. Okay. Tea or coffee to recharge?
Coffee.
Let's raise.
Coffee, yeah.
Hmm. So you did well. And Arul, your
Yeah.
book, which will be autographed and sent to you.
Okay.
So, Arul, your journey is nothing short of legendary, spanning over 3 decades across courtrooms, corporates, and continents.
Yeah.
Today's conversation wasn't just about legal insights, it was a masterclass in leadership, vision, and values. From your early days at Madras High Court to pioneering global LPO strategy, startup advisory, your story reminds us that legal profession isn't just about laws,
Yeah.
it's about legacy. The way you have mentored, built teams, and stayed rooted while soaring high is deeply inspiring. So, our viewers out there, subscribe to Coffee Corner Show, where there are 500 speakers who have shared their journey, professional, personal. There are many powerful conversations coming your way. So until your next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep brewing bold conversations. And we meet with another coffee speaker over a cup of coffee. So take care. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Very kind of you. And best wishes to you. Take
Thank you.
care.